And so I just don't understand why anybody would support Republicans when it comes to immigration, other than their fear of people who are different.
Yeah. I think you're under the impression that I'm like a Republican carrying the banner. Like that's not
No, I'm just
where I'm
replying to
at.
what you said on C-SPAN. Go ahead, tell me what you're. I mean, it sounds like you're pretty progressive on immigration when it
I
comes
would
to it.
say that that's one issue where I am pretty progressive. It's
In
partly because of my
California.
philosophical bent, partly because of my own family story. Like there was part of my family so part of my family arrived here on March 3rd, 1921, in Ellis Island, and there was another part of my family that stayed in Eastern Europe. I don't know if any of my actual family members were on the boat that FDR turned away in World War II, but I do know that a
St.
significant part
Louis.
of the family. What?
Yeah. I think it was the USS St. Louis, that boat. Yeah, that was a horrific story. I'm glad you mentioned it. Anytime you get to mention. Go ahead. Sorry.
So I do know that a significant portion of my family that stayed in Eastern Europe is no longer. They were eviscerated
Mm.
in World War II. So I identify with that story of being able to come to a new land, learn a new language, integrate into a society, build a business from scratch, starting with a push cart in the Lower East Side or on the Brooklyn side, and building up a grocery store, and then sending your kid, who was my father, off to college, who became a teacher and a guidance counselor. That's my story, and I connect with that story. So that's why I believe and also as a small business owner now myself, like seeing that, man, I want to be able to hire who I want to hire, whatever they look like, wherever they happen to have been born, but allow them to be a part of the system, as opposed to having this whole other, underground thing and the funny thing is that a lot of my competitors who are staunch Republicans, who are red hat wearers, they're the ones who are hiring people illegally. Why? Because they can take advantage of them,
Sure. Yeah.
because they don't have to pay taxes on them, because they don't have to pay workers' comp on them. So that's one of the reasons why I might be more progressive on this issue than you.